to be able to add a quality player like that on top of Henry Arundell, and the way Arundell has started the season has just been unbelievable. His pace in this game against Gloucester to catch up to an Ollie Lawrence kick, which Lawrence probably presumed is going to be a 50-22, and then the way that Arundell was able to actually beat the ball to the touchline, somehow keep it in to set up Tonda Glanville's opener. I think everybody knows that Arundell is a crazy finisher with raw speed, but you've seen him contribute in areas where he's setting up tries as well, and generally he just looks kind of a better player. I mean, I don't want to say it's too early to talk England squads and England involvement, but because actually, before we know it, we're going to be sat down for that opening game at Allianz Stadium, aren't we? But do you think we've seen enough from Arundell so far that, maybe there's a chance that he's back involved immediately?
I think there is a very real possibility of that. I think we're expecting a training squad to be named next weekend, and then a full England squad maybe the weekend after that final round of Prem fixtures before the Quarter Nations series begins. Arundell's, we know he's got elite athleticism, and we've seen that, and that's fitted in really nicely to where Bath have been at. They've had distributors like Ajomo getting the ball wide, putting him in space, but he's really taken his opportunities. I think he made 5 offloads or something like that against Gloucester, and he's clearly got the license to play a little bit. He's bringing others in really well. He's been really good as a kick chaser as well, which I know is something that Jan van Graan is very big on his wings. Joe Kokonasiga's done a lot of work on that. Will Muir is always very good in the air. So it's not just the flashy stuff with Arundell, but that is the stuff that catches the eye. And there aren't many athletes like him in the English game. Whether that will be enough to force his way into Steve Borthwick's squads, I'm not sure. Wing is an area of strength, I think, now for England. Traditionally, Borthwick has looked for a bigger wing, someone like a Freeman and a Roebuck or a Will Muir, and then a slightly smaller roaming wing like a Faye Boso or an Ollie Slightholme. Arundell would seem to fit more into that latter category. So we'll see. It's a really fascinating selection shake-up, I think. But I wouldn't be at all surprised if Arundell is at the very least in the wider squad.
Yeah, because Tom Roebuck was on my list of players who stood out. The Sale